In the currency quadrant today, like almost every day lately, the British pound is the story, up 0.25% today after yesterday's kind of pullback. We've now seen the British pound be up 8 of the last 10 sessions, reclaiming that 127 level. We are nearer to its sort of long-term support area than we are to its long-term resistance area. British pound historically, say let's say over the last 15 years or so, basically trades between 120 and 160 to the dollar. So obviously much closer to that 120 level. Hence a lot of the support you're seeing looking like it's a short-term range has been about 120 to about 140, so still closer even on the short term. And the deal is now basically done between the EU and the UK. The Parliament in the UK okayed the deal, but had a problem with the timetable being October 31st. I think it's very interesting that they okayed the deal, but said they need more time to look at it. That seems like kind of a weird way to vote. Well, yeah, we're fine with this deal, but just give us more time to look at it. So then we could not be fine. It looks like Boris Johnson, if the EU were to okay an extension to January 31st, would call for elections. And then we don't know what kind of chaos that throws the British pound into. But for right now, British pound still on the front foot there, up about 0.25%. Again, 8 of the last 10 sessions. Waiting on S&P's rating to come out overnight. That's what we're looking for going forward. Fitch put out their rating for the UK 2 days ago and basically left the UK on negative credit watch. They didn't improve it. They didn't degrade it. The credit rating stayed the same, but again, negative watch. We'll see if S&P does the same thing. We did not have the positive news on the Brexit deal being approved by Parliament. Again, the deal, but not the timetable. So we'll see if that affects S&P's rating, which again comes out overnight. Traders will be looking at that. Currency traders, and specifically traders of the British pound, will be looking very closely at that announcement. And then lastly, dollar falls after a one-day recovery. Again, we still see the dollar index very weak. British pound, a big part of that index, down below 97 again on the lows, coming up a little bit before that, but the dollar continues to be weak, which will always keep a little bit of a tailwind for the major currencies, the British pound being one of those.